Zen Virtual Piano. Convert turns MIDI files into playable piano material. Play is the virtual piano where musicians perform those sheets. Library is where they discover music. This submission week's main story is making that catalog scale. The production library is currently empty. Its legacy API loads the complete catalog and builds an inventory-sized Supabase request. The worker filters and sorts the result, and the browser finally slices 12 cards at 673 arrangements. That request reached about 26.8 kilobytes, and Supabase began returning 400 errors. I replaced that flow with a bounded live SQL read model over normalized Supabase tables. One PostgreSQL RPC handles filtering, sorting, totals, facets, and destinations. Its final window fetches at most 13 candidates, while the Cloudflare worker serializes at most 12 cards. Notation and full child inventories never cross this boundary. Users retain normal numeric page URLs. Underneath, the versioned v2 API uses keysec pagination with transient HMAC signed cursors. Fixed request, response, rate, and timeout limits keep work bounded as the catalog grows. The v2 backend is deployed and verified. Its landing consumer remains disabled pending final rollout gates. So this working catalog is my local submission build. I plan to enable production after those checks pass. Supporting work added the Living Score experience with Kimmy Clay. Exactly 10 deterministic offline starter sheets across the extension, web app, and Electron app. And converter-owned MIDI source identity that keeps instrument selection stable when raw tracks and parser indexes disagree. Every substantial change began with my product and architecture decisions. I recorded constraints and acceptance criteria in OpenSpec, then used the $200 Codex Max plan with the Oh My OpenCode Slim Agent workflow. Codex investigated the monorepo and implemented the approved design in focused waves. Tests checked each boundary before work advanced. GPT 5.6 agents independently reviewed the implementation. When SQL behavior, security, tests, or browser evidence disagreed with the specification, they returned needs revision. Codex applied corrections, then the work was tested and reviewed again before approval. The product remains familiar, but the catalog now has a bounded foundation. I supplied the decisions and approval, Codex supplied engineering leverage, and GPT 5.6 accelerated implementation and independent review.